Well, to some, it will be a surprise. To others, simply a ho-hum fact of life. Prince Harry, fifth in line to the British throne, has confirmed he is now a U.S. resident. Some are questioning the Department of Homeland Security's decision to grant the visa after Harry's admission of drug use in his book, Spare. Joining us from London, CTV royal commentator Afua Hagan. Afua, will this be perceived as another blow to the royal family at a time when both the King and the Princess of Wales are dealing with cancer diagnoses?
Well, to be honest, no, not really, because remember, Prince Harry moved to Montecito in 2020. This is kind of old news that is being rehashed. I think what's reopened this can of worms, as it were, is the fact that the Heritage Foundation in the US have put in this kind of freedom of information request to look at Prince Harry's visa application to see, did he admit to taking drugs on that application or not? And if he did, was he given special treatment? If he didn't mention it, did he lie? Either way, it doesn't really look great. But like I said, you know, Prince Harry has been living in the US since 2020. I think maybe what sticks in some people's throat, perhaps, is the fact that it was revealed that he put the date that he started living in California or became a US resident, as it were, as 29th of June last year. And that's the date that he was, quote unquote, evicted from Frogmore Cottage.
Okay, this certainly underscores, to your point, his estrangement from Britain. So what's been the reaction in the UK press and on the street, if anything?
You're right, it does underscore that estrangement, those fractured relationships. I think a lot of people are kind of a bit like, well, you know, he hasn't lived here for a while. Why is this an issue? I think people will probably be more interested in looking at his visa application if it ever does come out. And if anything comes of that. Now, the US ambassador said this week that there would be no deportation, as it were, of Prince Harry under a Biden administration. So I don't think we can really expect anything to happen with it. But people are a little bit ho-hum about this story.
Okay. Afua, thank you, as always.